Don't smile. It's not me. So me and Ebony have some news for you guys.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm so giggly about this, but I am happy that I am happy about doing this video, because at first I was like not even close to doing this video. I was thinking there's no way I'm going to tell them this soon, but now that I think about it, it's the best thing for me.
To do what?
To make this video and tell them.
About what?
That we're doing IVF.
All right. There we go.
Yeah, so Alex and I have decided and are currently in the process of the IVF process. This feels so crazy. I have some points that I want to make sure that I hit, because I know there will be some initial questions and I want to try and get those out the way. But of course, if you have any other questions, leave them in the comment section below. Now, for those of you who don't know, IVF is short for in vitro fertilization. Long story short, if you're having trouble getting pregnant, they take your eggs, take the sperm, fertilize the egg with the sperm outside of your body. They do it in a lab, and then once that embryo grows, they transfer it back into your uterus and you have a baby, if it all works out. We decided because we've been trying to have a baby since 2017. Literally, like, I think it just hit the 4-year mark this summer. It was very difficult. Like, that first year, I didn't really, you know, it's the first year we were first trying. Yeah, we were first trying. It wasn't that big of a deal. But then once the year passed, I was like, okay, what's going on here? And I eventually found out that I have endometriosis and a blocked fallopian tube. So that was all news to me, because I hadn't been showing many symptoms or any symptoms at all, you know, of having endometriosis. Or, I mean, I
thought about it either, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I had heard about endometriosis, and I always thought these symptoms kind of look common, like anybody could have it, but I still didn't think that it was an issue for me. So anyways, I found that out, and once we were able to confirm that through a surgery, the doctors were able to move forward with IVF. I know some people who are familiar with this, you know that the insurance a lot of times will make you do IUI first or these other things before getting to IVF, but I think because my endometriosis and blocked tube was just like, okay, she's got a lot going on here, the insurance approved everything, and here we are. So we actually have been looking into IVF for, I would say, about 2 years. Initially, I didn't know, you know, I had endometriosis, so IVF was still like, okay, maybe I'll do that. I don't have to jump the gun with that now. I'll wait it out. But once I found out that I did have endometriosis, it became apparent, like, okay, this is just not going to be easy. Right. So we actually decided to move forward with it last year, but coronavirus hit and everything kind of paused, because of course they weren't doing any, you know, non-emergency procedures or anything like that. So that was hard, but I think it bought us a lot of time to get to this point now where everything is, the timing is right finally, we feel like. So we've been seeing the doctor since March of this year. We did all our preliminary stuff, the blood work, test, blah, 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 genetic testing for the both of us, because they make you go through so many things before, you know, actually starting the process. But just recently we started actually doing the IVF shots. That started July 2nd. So the shots were, I'm not afraid of needles or anything like that. So it was pretty easy going.
I don't like needles.
But he was completely fine with giving me the shots.
Oh, I'll stab you.
That sounds so crazy.
It's easier that way. If it was
he
me.
can give the shots, but he can't take the shots. When we got vaccinated, when he had to get blood for the whole testing for this process, it was stressing him out. Meanwhile,
yeah, I didn't want to get the blood drawn
at all. He was like, "How many times?" He thought he had to do it twice. He was freaking.
They had to do it twice in the one sitting. Oh, you talking about the second time?
Yeah.
No, they did one. They did, that was an option. And then they said, "Oh, you could spit in too.
Oh yeah, so with the genetic testing,
like,
because they want to make sure that we don't have any major illnesses or anything in our DNA that might come up through a child that we wouldn't know about. So they do genetic testing, and the options were you can either have blood drawn or you could spit into this tube for like, I don't know how many teaspoons or whatever. The spitting thing was weird. I was like, I'll just go get my blood drawn and it'll be over with.
That sounds crazy.
Because all that spitting,
I'll just spit in the tube and hand it to you. Like, nah,
it was so strange.
It's more my twist.
But anyways, our genetic testing came back pretty clean. Each one of us only tested positive for like one random disease
that we don't have.
Yeah, we don't, the diseases don't match, so it's even a smaller chance that our kids will have it.
Even as a recessive.
So. Right, so that's, a non-issue. Go back to the shots. So I started out with just taking one shot, but things changed. I had some side effects with some of the medicine they had me on, so they changed that out to, okay, no longer taking this pill. We're gonna replace this pill with 2 shots. So I've been taking 3 shots every day since last Thursday. Now I'm finally at the point where I'm done with the shots. My egg retrieval day is actually tomorrow, and egg retrieval is basically where they're gonna go in there and surgically remove all the eggs that I've been growing and maturing through taking the shots. We're hoping for a really large number of eggs, because the more eggs you have, the more possible embryos you can have and the better chances you have of having a healthy baby. So the egg retrieval day is tomorrow, and that's why we want to make sure we get this video up so that we can let everyone know, because our live is supposed to be tomorrow. So hopefully we'll be able to do the live Thursday or Friday. But yeah, so we're just excited about that. And what was the last question? So,
just in case they're twins, you're gonna need some money. I'm telling you that right now. Advertisers, if you will, with y'all.
Shut up!
Just saying. 1, okay. 2, nah. This is a cry for help, and we're just telling y'all now. Save some money up, so that when we ask, it's not that,
Anyways.
Want more content, right? I just play.
And by the way, I know I'm probably going to get some comments in the comment section about, are you guys going to try for twins? Are you going to put more than one embryo in? So we asked the doctor about all of that, because our family was asking us about that. And the doctor said that we can only implant 1 embryo when we're starting out, because what can sometimes happen is you put 2 embryos in there and they basically fight each other to the death for the nutrients in your body, and sometimes you can end up with no baby at all. So the only way that they'll confidently put more than 1 embryo in me is if we do more than 1 transfer with a single embryo that doesn't pan out. So they don't want to start with 2. They're like, let us try the 1, and if things get a little disappointing, then we'll try the 2. So back to why we're telling the internet. So I decided that I wanted to share this with everyone, because I just was tired of hiding it, tired of kind of concealing it and keeping it a secret. It's just more work, and it also adds to the stress of doing this process, because with doing these shots these last few days, I've been in a lot of pain with my ovaries growing, and I'm just not able to do much of anything. It's so much pressure and cramping going on that I can't do my hair. I can't walk around the house and really film a video the way that I normally do, because it just hurts, and it's also restricted by the doctor's orders. So
and also educating other people that might be going through it, and give people the strength to maybe make that decision for themselves also. Yeah,
exactly. I just wanted to be open about it, because I want to share what's going on in my life. It makes it easier for me, and it also opens the door for people to look at me and see me as someone they can relate to, because with this whole infertility journey that's been going on for 4 years, I watched so many YouTube videos, whether it was pregnancy videos, infertility videos, IVF, IUI, whatever, and that was really helpful for me. So I want to be helpful to someone else, and also be able to take in tips from people who've done it already. A lot of times when we close ourselves off, we also close the door to support and blessings and access to information because you're so concerned with keeping it a secret, because what if things don't happen the way you hope they do. So I think this way it helps me to keep a positive attitude as well, because only reason I was keeping it quiet is because I didn't want to have to explain if something happened later down the road that was disappointing. So this way, I don't know, it's just better for me. I feel like I will get more good than bad from it. I'm confident that I have great subscribers who will support me and you know, pray for me, help me however they feel they want to. Just getting through this whole process, because this is a lot, you know. It's a lot to have to take in the fact that you may not ever have a baby naturally, because I never saw this for myself, you know. I never thought that IVF was going to be an option for me. I didn't want it. Like, I'm not afraid of needles and everything, but I still didn't want to do that at all. That's why it took us so long to get to this point of actually going through with it, because I was just resisting the idea of it for so long. But once I was able to see the YouTube videos and to see the social media posts of other people doing it, it made it more real and more doable for me and more possible. So it just helped me progress. And yeah, I just feel like this is gonna be the best option for us, for me. It just felt good too when we started to tell like our extended family, like our parents know and our siblings know, but like telling grandparents and aunts and cousins, their reactions and their support just made me feel that much more sure that I want to be able to tell people, versus let me hold all this in and cover up and conceal reasons why I can't participate in something or why I'm feeling pains or whatever. Yeah, and watching, like if I'm following someone on YouTube closely and they're one of my favorite YouTubers and I find out that they're dealing with something difficult that I'm dealing with as well, like I just feel like you don't come across that often, because everyone keeps everything to themselves, and understandably so, you know. But when you can come across someone who's dealing with something that dealing with something that you're dealing with, and I don't know, it just feels like a little bit of support, even though you don't know them. It just feels you're like less alone.
This for YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, you guys have always been supportive anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, without a situation going on, with or without, you know, supportive in our good days and bad days, and good lives and bad lives.
Bad lives. Oh my God.
Sound not working. Picture glitching.
That reminds me, I'll be making more videos. What is it? I can't.
Chronological order. Chronologically.
No, chronicling. Yeah, but I don't want to use that word. I'll be posting more videos about this. I already have a lot of footage that I've been recording, you know, leading up to today. So I'll go ahead and post all that stuff periodically. I don't know if I'm gonna do. I don't think I want to do one big video, because I feel like it would just be too long. I might just do 2 or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out, because I want to see how long it all ends up being. So I'll probably break it up. And then also with the coming weeks and everything, there's going to be more. So it'll be more than 2 videos. Anyways, so yeah, just to recap, tomorrow's egg retrieval day. And after that, we do the genetic testing for our embryos. And that's basically where the doctors test whatever embryos to make sure that the ones they think are healthy actually are. Make sure that all the chromosomes are in line, because a lot of times with miscarriages, the cause can be chromosome defects or something. I don't know. I always get my tongue tied when I'm talking about this part, because it feels so like sciencey. But
we don't know what we're talking about. Watch another video to learn the actual.
But anyways, so yeah, the reason, and we weren't gonna do it at first. Well, I didn't want to do it at first. Lex wanted to do it the whole time, because he was like, "We paying all this money, we might as well just do whatever it is they are putting in front of us, because why not?" And
I'm a just do it now type person rather than put it off. So
yeah, because what we don't want to happen is we don't do the genetic testing, something goes wrong, and we wish we had done it.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go ahead and do it and continue to pray, hope for the best, and hopefully you guys will be witnessing a successful end to our journey.
Birth of a king.
I'm gonna try and keep you guys updated as often as possible. Like I said, I'm going to be uploading more videos and keep you guys in the loop as much as I can.
All right, early bets. What do y'all think? Boy or girl? What you think?
I think about this often, but I cannot ever put my finger on which one. I think we'll probably end up having a girl first, just because I have so many girls around me.
That's what I was thinking about.
I have so many. I have 4 sisters. He has a sister.
3 nieces.
Yeah, 2 nieces. Where you get a 3rd one from? It's just all girls. Like, I don't have any brothers, no boys around. But my sister is like, that's because you're going to be the one who has all the boys. So I don't know. I'm not particular. I don't have a preference either way. Like, we do a gender reveal, I'm gonna be happy either way. Like, I don't care at this point. I think it would be really cool to have a boy because we don't have any boys in our family, but also it'd be really cool to have a little girl because she'd be a little me. Maybe a little, she might look like a little me and act like him, or vice versa.
Well, they say we look alike, so
I know it don't matter, but I feel like any baby we have is gonna look exactly like him.
I think it's going to be a boy because all of my side of the family always has boys first.
Oh, wow. That's true. You joined them out. They're all...
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So, I think it's going to be a boy. And even with my cousins.
Yeah.
It was Sean and then 3 girls. Or 2 girls.
That is very weird. I never noticed that.
Julian.
I forgot about Julian.
Yeah, we got all boys first.
Weird. This is so weird.
So, I think it's going to be a boy. And she's going to realize what that life is like, because I think that really, like, that's one thing about you that I feel like you need
a boy in my life
to figure out, to see like how it is with a boy in your life.
I am a little afraid though. We have a boy, like, I think I'll be a little afraid.
That's what I'm saying.
Boys are wild.
And that's what I'm saying. It's gonna give you another angle of life that you aren't thinking about or looking at.
All I can think about is them peeing all over the bathroom floor.
All right.
I just have a feeling.
And we'll catch you guys the next time we update you guys.
Oh, sorry if this video was kind of weird at the beginning. I don't know. I just didn't know how to, like, get into my rhythm.
I didn't know what this was going to be like.
This is a very, I think because this is personal, but I don't know. It's still exciting.
Yeah, and it's not sad, but I felt like we should have a somber mood to it.
I know, and that was another reason why I decided that I wanted to. That was another another reason why I was hesitant to do that, because every IVF, I don't say every, but a lot of IVF posts, videos, this is like everyone's crying, or they have a picture and their face is so somber, and I understand that because this is not fun for a lot of people. It's not fun
like we're playing around. We come in here like, yeah, what?
Yeah, but I don't want to. I didn't want to give off those vibes, because when I see it, it makes me sometimes feel like, ugh, this is why I don't want to do IVF. Oh my God, this is so stressful. So I'm in a really good place about my infertility journey, and I wasn't at first, so that's why he probably thought this was not going to be something she would do. But because I'm in such a good place about it, and that's through prayer, therapy, everything, and his support, obviously, and the support of our family, like, I'm in a much better place about it, so I'm able to do this in a way that feels good and feels like positive. So I'm hoping that translates to anyone watching who needs it. The video is over 20 minutes long now, so we're gonna go ahead and go.
Yeah, once again, write down, because I'm wondering what y'all think, boy or girl. And also, just make sure y'all write a peaceful, serenity type comment on the bottom. Look for the Instagram type messages and just retype it.
Oh, well, you talking about those
the little
posts that people be making?
Yeah. The little, find your light and it'll follow you. Like, hey, write some nice stuff on the bottom for her, because she's going to appreciate it. I know she's going to get out the surgery and go right to this video. So it'll be nice to have that, there for her. Even if it's a week later, y'all, just keep giving her good vibes.
Yeah. But yeah, and that was, one of the reasons why I did this, because I am confident that you guys support us and want to see us happy.
You just got to have the last word.
I just want to wrap it up.
I know. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, B. Wrap it up.
See, this is, I was trying to decide, should I do this alone? No, that looks crazy. I don't want to do it alone.
You knew what it was. You know I don't know none of the information.
But it just didn't feel right to do it without you.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
I know you are.
All right. I'm glad to be here. All right, y'all.
All right, we'll see you in our next video. Oh wait,
Yes.
if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Share this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Remember to speak your greatness. And as always, thanks for watching.